Battleaxe was developed by my second favourite British duo, Bitmap Bureau. Sorry, the Pet Shop Boys will always occupy a special place in my heart. Bitmap Bureau is the same team behind Xeno Crisis and the excellent Final Vendetta, which came out earlier this year. Battleaxe actually came out almost 2 years ago for all the major platforms, which begs the question, why review it now? Well, back in November it got a special PS5 release. Numskull Games reached out to me and asked if I'd be interested in checking it out, and seeing as I've always enjoyed Bitmap Bureau games, I was more than happy to do so. So in this short review, at least by my standards, we're going to take a look at the game on PS5, discuss what's new, and of course I'll let you know what I think about it. Battleaxe, like all of Bitmap Bureau's games, is an old school throwback title. This one is an arcade adventure hack and slash in the vein of something like Gauntlet. There are also some twin-stick shooter vibes here, and the gameplay is kind of a blend of both. Aesthetically, it has a similar visual style to Xeno Crisis. That's because the pixel art was done by Henk Nieborg, who also worked on Xeno Crisis, and Battleaxe is every bit as beautifully drawn and animated. There isn't a detailed story here, so don't go into it expecting rich lore and complex backstories for each character. It's very much an action-first arcade-style experience with a light fantasy tale tying it all together. There are 3 characters to choose from, each with their own unique strengths and weaknesses, and they all play slightly differently. The gameplay is a blend of shooting, dashing, and the occasional CQC. You have a long-range attack, a short-range attack, and each character also has a dash-type move that deals damage. You can pick up potions and other items that'll give you once-off abilities, like an explosion that'll do big damage to all nearby enemies. On top of this, you can spend coins which you collect by killing bad guys at the end of each stage and upgrading things like your health, speed, and strength. There are 4 unique stages that each end in a boss battle, and the boss battles are definitely a highlight, and with the exception of the final boss, can be quite challenging, and more on that in a minute. It supports both solo and 2-player co-op, although just like Final Vendetta, it's local co-op only, it doesn't have online. The game now has 3 difficulty modes, with Casual, which gives you unlimited continues, being a new addition. Like other Bitmap Bureau games, it's set to hard by default, and just like their other games, hard is fucking hard because you only get 3 lives and 0 continues. Something else new in this release is the strafing mechanic. This lets you move while using your ranged ability, and honestly, I don't know how playing the game without it was possible before. The druid still can't strafe, and I find him the hardest character to use by far. The other items that are new in the PS5 version are an improved CRT shader, which isn't really my cup of tea, but hey, if you like them, then yep, it has one. And additionally, there were some balance tweaks made to the gameplay. The good news is that if you already own this game on other platforms, then these updates will be coming to previous versions of the game at some point in the future via a patch. Now, unsurprisingly, it's quite a short game, but there are plenty of reasons to play through it multiple times. There's a new game plus that opens up when you beat the game, there are high scores to beat, and there's an endless mode too. The power-ups that you can purchase at the end of each stage also mix up how the game is played, and along with the 3 different characters, provide enough depth and variety to make subsequent playthroughs interesting. I guess my only real complaint is that final boss. It looks cool, but compared to the earlier bosses, it's a bit of a cakewalk, and this makes the ending feel a little underwhelming. Battleaxe is not going to be for everyone, but if you like Bitmap Bureau's other stuff, particularly Xeno Crisis, and you like twin-stick shooters, you should probably check this out. For everyone else, I'm not sure there's enough game here to warrant the $40 Australian or $30 US price tag. Yeah, it plays well and it's very pretty to look at, but I think unless you're a fan of the genre or of Bitmap Bureau's games in general, you might find it a bit light on features and content. So if you're interested in it, maybe just wishlist it and wait for a sale. Battleaxe is available to purchase from digital storefronts on all major platforms and is also getting a physical release which should be available in December. Anyway, I hope you found this video useful and I'll catch you in the next one.